is a general education subject, your examination will be departmental. When we say departmental, it will come from the university. There is an assigned um, instructor or faculty member to craft the midterm examination, and it's based usually on this module na centralized din. Itong mga PDF na 'to, ito yung ginagamit ng lahat ng faculty members teaching, living in the IT era from all over the 9 campuses of Pangasinan State University. So ito muna tayo before we explore other materials such as the PowerPoint presentation that I have. Okay. So again, Divina, just list the names of those na nakahabol until 9:09 kanina kasi 9:09 po natapos i-check yung attendance. And then send na lang sa GC natin para ma-rectify ko yung record natin sa attendance sheet. Okay, so finally, chapter 3 na tayo. It's entitled Digital Technology and Social Change. Okay? So kalakip ng advancement ng technology natin, of course, changes in the society. And who are affected? The members of the society, the people living in the society. Okay, ang technological advancements ay napaka-massive, pangmalawakan. Nasakop niya halos lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ng isang tao. Kaya naman nagkaroon din ng pagbabago talaga sa society because of the emergence of digital technology. Okay, so IT is an essential building block of the society. Presently, it has become the driving force behind social development. The module will hopefully provide a deeper understanding on how technological and social revolution go together, how the changes or how the inventions in technology affected or revolutionized the society. This module will contain discussions on digital technology and its role in social change. How did it affect the society? Okay, so at the end of the module, you are expected to explain the role of ICT in social change. Ano ba ang kinalaman ng information and communication technology sa mga pagbabago na nagaganap sa ating environment, sa ating surrounding? You also have to understand the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and imminent threats of the digital age where, well, we have already discussed this during chapter 1, di ba, yung the benefits and parang the bane and the boon, the advantages and the disadvantages of information and communication technology in today's world as to areas of education, to job opportunities, to the environment, etc. Pero iulitin lang natin siya since part pa rin siya ng Module 3. Articulate basic but fundamental definitions of complex issues and dynamics that humans encounter every day, such as technology, social progress, development, and digitalization. Okay, so let's define digital age. This is simply the time wherein enormous amounts of information are made available to many people through digital computers. Initially, the underlying technology used in the digital age was invented in the later quarter of the 19th century. So kung later quarter, let's say the entirety or the whole is 100. So kapag ka quarter, ilan yan? Ilan ang quarter ng 100? Ang quarter ay divided into 4, tama? Okay, so later quarter, nasa 1970s yan, 1975 perhaps, and then, and so on. Kasi sabi niya later na, hindi earlier. So earlier, 1910, 1925, when we say late, doon na sa pa 2000 na. So dyan nag-emerge ang digital technology noong 1970s, okay? So origins of the digital age, it started 1947 to 1969. Transistors and integrated chips were created between the 1940s and the late 1960s. Ayan, late na ng 1960s pa 1970s na noong nagkaroon tayo ng digital age. Kasi may mga traces or proofs pa rin, evidences na ang digital age ay nag-exist na ng mga panahon na ito, but never in the 1900s, never in the 1910. Pero this is half kasi sabi niya dito sa definition ng digital age, later quarter. So quarter is, we have 4 quarters in 100 years. So doon tayo sa may 1975, doon tayo sa may 1970s. Okay. So sabi niya, Moore's law predicts the pace of rise in performance and size of integrated circuit chips, predicting that the number of transistors in an IC would double every 2 years. Based on this finding, it is projected that the manufacturing of integrated circuits for electronic devices would increase year after year. So Moore's law has been utilized as a roadmap for semiconductor and electronics business digital breakthroughs. These electronic devices led the way to more advanced digital computers. Okay, invention of the internet and the introduction of personal computers from 1969 to 1989. Ayan na, later quarter of 19th century. So packet switch networks were developed in the 1960s to the early 1970s. This has brought the development of the internet o yung kauna-unahan yung ARPANET natin from the United States of America, wherein multiple networks are joined to make a network of networks. So the 1970s is also the time in which home computers were introduced. Home computers are more affordable than the computers used in business and in the academe, such as the scientific and engineering-oriented computers. Doon sa chapter 1 natin, class, na-discuss natin doon na yung mga kauna-unahang desktop nga computers nga ang lalaki. 'Di ba? Hindi mo yan maita-travel, hindi siya portable hanggang sa dumating tayo sa punto na naka-invent na sila ng mga pwede mo na lang i-carry, pwede mo na lang ilagay sa sala ninyo or sa bahay kaya may mga tinatawag na tayong home computers. Kasi dati sa work areas, halos kasing laki ng height, regular height ng isang tao, yung mga kauna-unahang desktop natin until natutunan nila kung paano mag-downsize. So when we say downsize, we are reducing the size of the object so it becomes portable, it becomes manageable to carry, and it will allow us to have it at our homes, at our houses, inside our houses, and not only sa ating workplaces. So the 1970s is also the time in which home computers were introduced. Home computers are more affordable. Ayan na. This implies that even if a buyer lacks technological understanding, they may obtain inexpensive computers. So computer specialists anticipated at the time that digital technology has stealthily crept into our lives and households. In this era, semi-ubiquity has made their way into homes, schools, and businesses. Automated teller machines, yung mga ATMs ninyo, and industrial robots were used in banking and finance and in fabrication companies. Video games and electronic music became popular with the youth. Mobile phones and digital cameras were used for communication and event recording. Ayan na. So meron na tayong mga cellphones dyan, mga cameras during that time. So invention of the World Wide Web naman from 1989 to 2005. Ayan na. Nung may www na, kailan pa na-create unang-una ang Friendster? Mas nauna ang Friendster and High Five before the Facebook. If I recall it right, ang Facebook around 2010, 2012, ganyan. Or baka mas maaga pa. Pero yung Friendster pa dito sa mga 2005 na ito. Wala pang Facebook during 1989 to 2005. Kasi kung naalala ko nga ng tama, nasa 2010 lang yung sa Facebook natin. 2014 ang YouTube eh. Okay, so Tim Berners-Lee developed the World Wide Web in 1989. Remember of this name? Tim Berners-Lee, siya ang nag-develop or developer, inventor, creator ng World Wide Web noong 1989. It became open to the public in 1991. Sino sa inyo ang mga kaedad ng World Wide Web? Kasi some of you are not really within the age range of your supposed year level. First year ba kayo? Second year? Second year. Pero sino ang mga ipinanganak ng 1989, 1990s sa inyo at hindi or even earlier? Can you raise your hand? Sino yung mga kaedad ng World Wide Web natin? Yes, we have Divina Martinez. Aside from her, ikaw ang pinaka-ate nila sa section ninyo, Divina?
Yes po.
Okay. How old are you? Maybe you are older than me, Divina.
I am 32 years.
Oh, it's good na you are still finishing your education, Divina, ha? I'm proud of you. You keep on going. Matatapos ka rin. You have kids na, Divina? Oo, no?
Yes, ma'am.
You have kids na, Divina?
Yes, ma'am.
You're married?
Yes po.
Oh, buti naman pinayagan ka pa ng husband mo na bumalik sa education, no? Anyway, the point is, kaedad ni Divina itong World Wide Web natin para lang makarelate kayo. Okay, so in the 2000s, an increasing number of people owned cell phones. Ayan na. Ano yung mga kauna-unahang cellphone natin? Can you name brands during the 2000s nung mga elementary kayo? Oh, naalala ko nung elementary ako, bumili si mama ng phone and then syempre I have a sister mas panganay so siya yung may hawak nun. Nung una nagsusunudan kami until she owned it na. Yes, Davina, the brands.
Nokia.
Nokia, the most famous. Clares?
My phone.
Clares ano?
My phone po, ma'am.
My phone? Okay.
A5.
Jupiter?
Ma'am, the legendary Motorola.
Correct. Yun din ang alam ko, Motorola. Pero, okay, most famous among them all ay yung Nokia natin. And then, actually, Nokia is a very, very good brand kasi kahit 1 week na, hindi pa rin nalolobat yung battery. Tama? You can attest to that? Who among you experienced to have a Nokia cell phone? I did experience to own a Nokia phone. Tapos, ang price pa niyan dati ay 10,000. Ngayon, mabibili mo na lang yan ng 500 pesos. Or even lower. Baka nga ipamigay na sa'yo kung spare phone lang siya, pang load, ganyan. 350. Meron ng 399, 499, 599 na mga Nokia cellphones natin sa mall kung makikita ninyo. Binibili na lang siya ng mga tao pang load or pang text, spare phone aside from their original phone. Okay, yung Nokia ay very good brand actually dahil 1 week na hindi pa rin nalulubat. Hindi lang siya naka-adapt sa technological advancement. That is why nga doon sa inyong quality policy class na dapat nyo isabuhay, you have to adapt to the changing environment. You have to respond to the changing environment. Okay? Kailangan mong mag-adapt. Hindi ka pwedeng tumigil sa kung anong nakasanayan mo. Hindi ka pwedeng tumigil sa, akala kasi ng Nokia dahil number 1 brand sila nun. Wala nang tatalo sa kanila. Their sales were really mounting up to millions during that time. Golden era ng Nokia company. Until ngayon ay very behind na sila. Laos na dahil meron na tayong kung ano-ano dyan. iPhone, Cherry Mobile, Huawei, Lenovo, etc. Okay, 2000 yun. Grade 4 or grade 3, yata ako nagkaroon ng cellphone na Nokia. Pero sunudan kami ni ate hanggang sa inari na niya. Ayan, 2000. So, it was 2005 yata. Text messaging became a cultural phenomenon at this time. Sino nakakaalala ng phrase na check operator service? What does it mean?
Wala nang load.
Pulay load, ma'am.
Wala nang load, correct. How about GM? Anong ibig sabihin ng GM? Kung may GC tayo ngayon group chat, GM during 2000s was, raise your hand for participation. Yes, Jupiter.
Ma'am, madalas yun, ma'am, sa mga gumamit ng clan dati.
Ha?
Clan. Mga, ma'am, group message ang tawag doon, ma'am. Madalas yun sa mga clan. Yung mga nagme-meet up.
Correct, mga fraternities, mga grupo. Basta group message ang ibig sabihin ng GM. Tapos ang nakakatawa pa dati, pag nagpa-load ka, for example, ng 15 pesos, that was the amount that I remember. That's the amount that I remember. You can already register that to an unlimited service. So kahit na multiple messages na i-send mo, unlimited na siya, which will expire for 2 days, 3 days. And then nakakatawa kasi sa sobrang excited mo na mag-text, mag-GM, hindi mo pa pala nire-register sa unlimited service, nag-GM ka na. Tapos magugulat ka na lang doon sa 16th person after sending the message to 15 people, doon sa 16th sa phone book mo, check operator service, kwanto. O, diba? Tanga mo. Hindi mo pa ni-register sa Anli, nag-GM ka na. I experienced that. Diba? Funny times, funny memories. O, sana nakaka-relate kayo kasi hindi naman tayo nagkakalayo ng edad. O, wag nga kayo. Hindi pa naman ako matanda. Grabe kayo, ha? Okay. So, okay, so text messaging became a cultural phenomenon at this time. Social media and Web 2.0, ayan na. Web 2.0, ano na yung trend natin, yung diniscuss natin kahapon ba yun? Kahapon na isa, tungkol sa Web 2.0. Ito na yung may advertisements na sa using our computer connecting to the internet. So 2005 to present yan. Okay, so in 2005, the population of the internet reached 1 billion, and in 2020, 67% of the world's population is connected to the internet. So cloud computing has also entered the mainstream, with hundreds of companies investing on cloud platform. With the advent of smartphones comes social media. Ayan. Take note of the percentage, ha? More than half of the world, of the population of the world, are connected to the internet. Ibig sabihin, they have Facebook, they have Instagram, they have YouTube accounts, they have emails. Siguro yung 100 minus 67, that's 33, tama? Yung 33%, siguro yan na yung mga nasa bundok, so may mga ethnicities tayo na walang internet connection, yan na yung mga super tanda na, or mga newborn, o yung mga babies pa. Pero yung nasa middle age natin, and then yung katabi ng middle age, okay, exact yung extremes natin. So we have extremes, bata, and then matanda. Tayo yung middle age. Tapos yung mga katabi natin sa middle age, yan yung 67% na connected sa internet. 2020 yan, and today is 2023. Ngayon nga, my son who is 3 years old, is a 3-year-old boy, has a Facebook and also has a phone. Tapos yung natanong ko kahapon na fellow student ninyo na may anak din, ay may cellphone din. O, diba? Yung mga extremes natin, nagkakaroon na rin sila ng phones and social media accounts. Kaya nalagdagan na yan for sure yung 67% na yan after 3 years, because today is 2023 na. So nasa 70 to 75% na tayo. So 1/4 na lang ng mundo ang hindi pa connected sa internet. Okay. So since the products of ICT is all around us, it is intuitive that information technology influences our society. Definitely, merong impact ang technology natin, both positive and negative. Pero kung ako ang tatanungin ninyo, mas malaki talaga yung negative. Kasi para sa akin ha, makakapagtrabaho pa rin naman tayo even without internet. Pero I will also not deny the fact that life has become much easier, more fun, and more progressive. Work has become much easier because of the internet, because of the technological advancement. Pero kasi kung ititimbangin mo and you will analyze things, mas gusto mo na lang bumalik doon sa old times, more peaceful, less problematic, and less complicated than what we have today in our present generation. That's just my sentiment. I don't know sa inyo. Perhaps I will ask you later on. Okay, so an information society has ICT as the main driver of rapid information growth. And through this information growth, there are subsequent social changes. Okay, so information is spreaded throughout the internet, just a snap of your finger, just by a snap of your finger. Wala pang isang segundo, millisecond lang. The moment you click on your laptop, ayan na, posted na yung information na shinare mo. Ganon katindi sa internet, sa ICT times natin, sa digital world natin nowadays, sa digital age natin. Okay, so the following are some of your social changes. Number 1, social construction of technology, also known as SCOT, S-C-O-T. So advocates of Scott's theory believe that technology does not determine human action. Rather, human action shapes technology. I disagree. Okay, let's have some critical thinking time. Let's debate. Sabi ng social construction of technology, or SCOT, tayo raw ang nagko-control sa technology. Which is the supposed thing, which is the right thing, which should be. Dapat yan talaga yun. Kaso para sa akin baliktad, technology na ngayon ang nagdidikta sa atin sa human behavior natin. O kayo, ano ang mas pinapaniwalaan nyo? you can explain. O sige, dahil information and communication technology naman tayo, I will not ask you to speak in English. Okay, I am an English major and I would appreciate kung English ang language na gagamitin natin, pero okay lang naman na magtagalog kayo. Wala nang kaso sa akin. Sa purposive com, you're strictly following the English only policy. Okay, so share your thoughts, opinions, please, doon sa Scott theory. Do you agree? Do you not agree? And then, explain ng konti, tapos provide example kung bakit nag-agree ka, kung bakit nag-disagree ka. Ikaw ba ang nagko-control sa technology o ikaw ang kinokontrol ng technology? Raise your hand. Oh, walang maling sagot. I just want to know your viewpoint kasi maaari naman tayong magkaroon ng iba-ibang opinion regarding that theory on social change. Aside from Clarice, medyo perfect na ni Clarice ang attendance. Same with Jupiter and Divina, pati others. Okay, kung walang magre-recite, I will just call on a name ha. Tapos kapag hindi ka nakikinig dyan, naka-open lang yung MS Teams mo, ipapalista kita kay Divina para ma-absent ka ngayon. Okay, let me call on Donnelly Abarquez. Yes, Donnelly. Nag-agree ka ba na ikaw ang may control sa technology o mas naniniwala ka na yung technology ay kinokontrol yung human behavior mo? Donnelly.
Ano po, yung technology po yung nagko-control po sa akin, yun yung ako po. Kasi, po, pag sa, kapag kagising ko po kasi, unang-una po talaga, cellphone na po yung ginagamit ko po agad-agad.
Okay, you see, para siyang naka-program. Parang paggising mo ng umaga, parang automated yung hand mo na damputin yung phone mo. Nakuha, parang it comes with automaticity na, automatic na sa utak mo. Parang kontrolado ka na ng technology na paggising mo ng umaga, dadamputin mo yung phone mo. Hindi ikaw yung nagko-control sa technology, pero ikaw yung kinokontrol. Okay, how about Lizelle de la Cruz?
Ma'am, example ko po is yung online gaming. Kapag dating po kasi sa online gaming, ma'am, is, di ba technology po siya? Tapos, kapag sinasabi po natin na 2 games lang, pero aabutin pa po tayo ng ilang oras bago matapos. Yun lang po, ma'am.
Okay, clue word here is addiction. That is why I disagree with this theory kasi technology really is making us addicted to it at hindi yung tayo yung nagko-control sa kanya. Pero ang dapat talaga ay we are to be in control. Kaso nga, parang may something talaga ang technology that we become addicted to it. Meron siyang psychological concept na maaaring ipaliwanag ng isang psychology major at hindi tayo psychology major, pero alam ko na naiintindihan ninyo na automatic sa atin eh. Paggising natin ng umaga, kahit hindi ka nag-iisip, dampot phone. Automatic yung kamay mo, para bang nakaprogram yung kamay mo, parang may memory or may chip na nakalagay sa kamay mo na paggising mo ng umaga, dadamputin ang phone. O sa pagkagabi, okay, have you experienced just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling kahit naman bored ka na, wala ka namang importanteng binabasa, pero hindi ka matigil sa kaka-scroll? Okay? Let's hear na from Monica Gonzalez.
Ma'am, example ko lang po ay yung itong online class. Kasi tuwing nalilate po akong gumigising. So, syempre ma'am, maaga po tayong nag-online ganun. So, pagmulat mo ng mata ma'am is agad yung may klase pala ako ganito, ganyan. Kasi hindi mo naman ng oras. Kaya yun po yung po sa ating utak po, ma'am.
Okay. I don't quite get the point. Pero sige. Okay. Si Divina naman, para muna si Johnson na kasi nag-recite si Johnson. Yes, Johnson?
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, sa akin naman po is yung kapag may mga gagawin po sa ano is yung sa notes ko po sa phone yung nagre-remind sa akin para gawin yung mga di ko pa nagagawa. Just mga activities po ganon.
Okay, so you are
Naka-notes po or nakalagay sa
okay, so you are more on agreeing in this theory kasi sa example mo, Jansen, you are the one controlling the technology, which is good kasi yan naman talaga
Yes
dapat
po,
yung
ma'am.
tama. Okay, all right, sige. How about Jordan
Yes po,
Guzman?
ma'am.
Ma'am, example ko lang po yung gustong mag-review. Yung kumbaga nagre-review ka, tas maya't maya hindi mo namamalayan, nanonood ka na pala, ganun.
Correct. That is the key term, yung hindi namamalayan. Yan yung key term dyan yung hindi namamalayan. O, tumatawa si Jupiter, pero it's true, diba? Parang there is something that technology is doing inside our mind. Parang nandyan na siya sa utak natin na minamanipulate, minamaniobra yung mga veins natin dyan sa utak natin. Yan yung key term yung hindi mo namamalayan. Okay, so you're not really aware that you are scrolling and scrolling na, tapos alas 12 na pala. Okay, hindi ka aware. You are unaware. That is why it's not true na we are in control of technology. Well, perhaps this is true sa mga may disiplina, sana all, diba? Pero to me kasi, it appears to me that technology is in control of our human behavior rather than the vice versa. Okay, let's go to this one, social shaping of technology or SST. Technology is not neutral according to this view and is shaped by societies dominating social, political, and economic values. As a result, shifts in values result in various technological outputs, and social science concerns can be utilized to shape technologies. Ayan. O yung mga inventions natin o yung mga nababasa at nakikita natin sa ating over the internet or using the technology, they are all influenced by the society's political, economic, and social values. So dito sa SST, ito naman yung in connection to the first theory of social change na Scott, ito naman yung we are in control of technology kasi tayo mismo ng mga tao, tayo naman yung naglalagay ng inputs doon sa computer natin. For example, hindi naman gumalaw ang computer na mag-isa na meron na agad dyang data o meron na agad dyang information. Tayo pa rin naman yung naglalagay dyan ng mga nababasa ng mga tao. Heavily influenced by our social, political, and economic values. To add, according to Peter Paul Verbeek, a professor of technological philosophy at the University of Twente in the Netherlands, technology already has an impact on our moral decision-making, which impacts human agency, privacy, and autonomy. Ito yung nakakalungkot sa lahat, class. Yung technology already has an impact on our moral decision-making. So, what was the current or recent activity or societal activity wherein we were involved that concerned our morality? Kasi it called for our decision-making. We decided on who to vote. Ayan, reveal na. So what I'm referring to is the recently concluded election here in the Philippines. So it called for our morality of our decision making. And then I'm sure na your decision was heavily influenced by what you saw in social media. So ito, I don't wanna sound political, pero mag-explain lang tayo ng konti, ha. Tapos naman na so kailangan na lang natin maging mabuting citizens, perform our duties. Kayo as mga estudyante, mag-aral ng mabuti. Ako bilang isang guro ay magbayad ng aking tax ng tama. Pero ito yung gusto kong gawing punto. Kayo, masyado kayong naniniwala kaagad sa nababasa niyo sa social media, lalo na kapag kayong content ay nakakatawa at na-hook yung interest ninyo, yun na agad yung papaniwalaan nyo. There were multiple images proliferated on social media that concerned our former Vice President Leni Robredo, which made her look stupid, which made her look crazy. Ayan. Most importantly, yung pinagmukha siyang tanga, pinagmukha siyang bobo para isipin ng mga tao na hindi siya qualified as to become the president. Naniwala kayo sa mga ganun, it affected your moral decision making. Yun naman yung nakakalungkot sa influence ng technology. Kaya nga sinabi ko sa inyo dati, totoo na marami siyang positive impacts. Pero if we are to weigh the consequences, the pros and the cons, nahihibabaw yung cons eh. Kaya para sa akin, mas okay na lang na we go back to the modest living, the simple living, ay, hindi tayo connected sa ibang bansa, ganyan. Or kung ano man, kung eto na, dahil nandito na tayo sa age na to, kailangan lang natin maging responsible kasi it's okay naman to embrace the changes kasi nga may positive upbringings pa rin naman. So we have to be very responsible para maiwasan yung mga ganitong negative impacts. Because I'm sure nung nakaraang botohan na impluwensyahan yung inyong moral decision making. Yan naman ang sinasabi ni Peter Paul Verbeek, professor ng technological philosophy at the University of Twente in the Netherlands. Okay, he warns against considering technology solely as a tool for humans, instead advocating for it to be viewed as an active agent. Ayan, ang technology class dapat assistance lang yan. It's providing us with what we need. Okay, it's assisting us to do our tasks, pero tayo pa rin dapat yung gumagawa ng task. Kaya nga yung artificial intelligence class, let's say for example, yung Quillbot, sino gumagamit sa inyo ng Quillbot? Be very honest, raise your hand. Pagka may mga nagpapa-essay sa inyo, sino gumagamit ng Quillbot? Mga Teki, Clares, Munda Sandy, Drexler Palaganas, mga ninja, ayan. Ang Quillbot class, I discourage that kasi tinuturuan niya kayong maging tamad. Instead na mag-isip kayo ng mga sarili ninyong salita, nagre-research na lang kayo, kinaka-copy-paste ninyo, nilalagay nyo doon sa Quillbot, tapos may mga new words na, para hindi na kayo nagmukhang nag-copy-paste. Akala ninyo, original words nyo na ninyo yon. That's artificial intelligence. Na instead na kayo mismo yung gagawa ng essay ninyo, may gumagawa na ng essay para sa inyo. Quillbot, ano pa yung mga ibang applications natin. No? I will not share para hindi nyo gamitin. Kailangan na mag-isip pa rin kayo. Okay? Ang technology class ay tool lang, assistance lang, at hindi siya yung gagawa ng trabaho. Okay? Okay, social media and its role in social change naman tayo. Definitely, ang laki din ng influence ng social media, ng Facebook ninyo sa pananaw ninyo sa buhay. Okay? Paano nyo na-shape ang society nowadays. Okay, since the early 2000s, the usage of social media has grown dramatically. Social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter, among others, were created in this time. Hindi binanggit yung mga mas nauna kaysa sa Facebook and Twitter. Mas nauna ang Friendster, mas nauna ang High5. Raise your hands sa mga nagkaroon ng Friendster accounts. Divina, ayan. Really, tayo sa isa't isa, Divina. Grabe naman mga kaklase ninyo, pinagmumukha tayong matanda, Divina. Hindi nyo nasubukan ng Friendster. Kayo talaga, imposible. Clarice, nag-Friendster naman. It's very nostalgic actually. Pagka naririnig ko ang salitang Friendster, may particular sensation akong nararamdaman. Bumapagabag sa damdamin. Wow! Sentimental yan. Ang naalala ko sa Friendster yung, may profile picture ka rin, and then pagandahan ng wallpaper, ng background. Magsisearch ka, di ba? Yun naman yung naalala ko. And then dati, doon lang sa wall yung palitan, exchanges of chit-chats din. So, wala pang messenger dati. Wala pa rin posting, basta ganun lang. Hindi ko alam kung pwedeng mag-post ng picture. Basta gano'n, no? Pwede naman yata. Friendster was very good. Sana nga, binili na lang ni, Mark Zuckerberg para kahit papano, hindi siya luging-lugi. Kasi mas nauna siya kaysa kay Facebook. Pero dahil mas maganda yung services na in-offer ni Facebook, naging laos si Friendster hanggang sa nawala na siya sa eksena. Kawawa naman yung developer ng Friendster, maganda din naman Sana, nakisabayan siya kay Facebook dahil mas nauna siya. Sana nag-isip pa siya ng mga ideas, mga features panlaban sa features at services ni Facebook. Okay. So given the global diversity of these social media sites, it is difficult to generalize about their purpose. Although they are focused on facilitating social interaction networking, such as linking friends. Nonetheless, the use of social media for societal change and political activity has the potential to be essential since these networks are built around key social communities and relationships that may be used to affect society. Filipinos are declared as the most active users based on multiple web-based social media sites. Hay nako, talagang mga Pilipino pa talaga yung most active users ng social media. Bakit? O, trivia. Kasi naman, kung sa Amerika, for example, ay ang uso sa kanila ay 2 jobs. So may daytime job sila, may nighttime job sila, dalawa-dalawa ang kanilang trabaho. Yun ang uso doon, class. Aside from the 8 to 5 na trabaho nila, meron pa silang 5 to 12 p.m. na trabaho. Yun ang uso sa Amerika, dalawa-dalawa ang trabaho kasi maraming industries doon. Dito sa Pilipinas, ang uso ay mga tambay, mga nagchismisan sa harap ng tindahan. Yung kapag labas mo ng gate ninyo, halos ayaw mo nang bumili or ayaw mong dumaan sa harap ng tindahan kasi pagkadaan mo, kakabahan ka na kasi ikaw yung pag-uusapan ng mga chismosa. Yan ang trend sa Pilipinas. Okay? Kaya naman tayo ang declared as the #1 social media users kasi wala tayong ginagawa sa buhay kundi mag-cellphone. Okay. Ayan. And the Philippines has been dubbed as the social media capital of the world. Oh, proud kayo dyan? I'm not really proud. Parang para sa akin nakakahiya. Yan. Dyan magaling ang Pilipinas sa pakikipaglandian, pakikipag-away, pagmamayabang. Although, guilty rin naman ako doon sa halos lahat na nang nangyayari sa buhay ko ay posted. Guilty pala ako sa mga sinasabi ko. Lahat na nangyari sa buhay ko posted because social media is my escape. Social media is my escape. No? I'm actually under existential crisis at the moment, but it helps that I'm sharing. When was existential crisis na parang I am nowhere in the world, parang I'm still looking for myself, looking for what I really want to be in life or what I really want to pursue, or I still have many things to achieve and then I'm having hard time to achieve each of them, etc. Nagdrama na tayo and then social media is my escapade. Kapag nakikita nyo ako nagpo-post sa social media, hayaan nyo na ako kasi i-heart nyo na lang para ma-feel good. Ako yung mga hindi nag-heart sa inyo, ititress ko na yun automatic. Ayan. To make myself feel good lang and forget about the existential crisis that I am going through at the moment. Okay, ayan. Okay, let's continue. Ano pa ang sabi dito? Hirap. Ayan. Nonetheless, ayan, yan. Social networking in the Philippines has extensive uses including information dissemination pag may announcement sa GC na pinopost instead na sa bulletin board dati kaya sa paging, ngayon sa social media na, maski news. Dahil nung nawalang ABS-CBN, hindi na ako nakapanood ng balita, nag-aabang na lang ako ng balita sa bagyo, tungkol sa bagyo sa social media. Lindol, social media din yan. Promotion of e-commerce platforms, ayan, social media din. Yung, kasi ang advertisement din dati sa ABS-CBN, di ba? Yung mga Palmolive, yan, mga patalastas. Ngayon, sa social media mo na sila nakikita. Unless fan kayo ng GMA. Hindi ko kasi kaya, nabubore ako sa GMA. Sorry na, yung mga GMA dyan. Ayoko manood ng GMA, parang nakakawala ng energy, gano'n. Yung boses nung nagkasalita doon, everything about GMA makes me lose my energy.
Ma'am,
So,
I have question.
Oh yes, Divina.
So never kayo nanood ng Kapuso like Itbulaga?
Bakit?
I mean, hindi kayo fan ng Kapuso, di ba?
Yes, hindi.
Hindi kayo nanonood ng Itbulaga?
Nasubukan ko din na makapanood pero hindi lahat ng nakatapat ng Itbulaga mas ginusto ko kaysa sa Itbulaga. Ano ba yung mga nakatapat ng Itbulaga? Wawawi, Showtime.
Diba yan?
Oo, lahat ng counterpart niya mas ginusto ko kaysa sa Itbulaga. May mga funny times naman. I enjoy Pinoy Henyo in Itbulaga. Pero yung mga all for one for all, na inaantok ako doon. Sorry yung Pinoy Henyo lang ang na-enjoy ko sa Itbulaga. And then, meron din pala, nag-enjoy din pala ako sa GMA. Yung times na nagkakantahan sila, yung end na, bago yung day 17, yung ruleta, tapos magbabatuan na sila ng icing ng cake or magbabasa na ng tubig. Yun naman yung na-enjoy ko sa Itbulaga. Tapos lahat na ng segments I was for. Okay, let's continue muna dito dahil 10 minutes na lang. Electoral campaign, yung nangyari, di ba sa social media ang naging kampanya ng mga presidential candidates natin. Tools to aid criminal investigation and more. Okay. Question, how can social media become a tool to aid criminal investigation? Sige nga. Paano? Yes, Jupiter.
Ma'am, I think dahil sa mga mga high-tech na CCTV, mas napadaling ma'am, matrace yung mga gumagawa ng masama. Kasi
Okay.
minsan nilalagyan nila ng per street.
Correct. Kasi yung mga gumagawa din ng masasama, magagaling din sila naka-mask na lang. So hindi na matitrace yung facial features nila o naka-helmet kapag riding in tandem, for example. Who else? Who else have idea? Yes, Sandy.
Ma'am, example po yung sa mga taong scammers po.
Okay, sa scamming, yung phishing, scamming, and all those na we learned nung face-to-face natin. Okay, let's continue muna. Dito, global digital development naman. Sulitin natin yung oras class ha. Okay. Research development and deployment of digital technologies are important in sustainable development. Information and communication technologies are beneficial in the development of the society. Its importance is highlighted during the COVID-19 crisis wherein ICTs are instrumental in keeping healthcare and economy afloat. Totoo naman din na dahil sa ICT ay kahit papano we were able to cope up with the hindrances brought by pandemic. Ayan. So ICT infrastructure for digital development. Naging madali ang admission sa hospital, etc. dahil sa ICT, yung monitoring nila, o syempre communication din. Ayan. So the International Telecommunications Union or ITU facilitates the improvement of telecommunication infrastructure in the developing world. During the ongoing pandemic, there is increased dependency on digital infrastructure and reliable internet access. As countries impose social distancing measures, it is important to have reliable internet access to go about our normal lives. ITU calls for the improvement of the digital services provided by telecommunications operators. So we know naman now, we discussed how important it is, how communication is very important, and communication really played a great role during the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Lalo na nung hindi mo dapat lapitan yung kamag-anak mo na infected, so ang gagawin mo na lang ay sa chat, nag-uusap kayo. I have a cousin who was infected of COVID-19, tapos na-isolate siya doon sa bahay na bakante, tapos ang ginagawa na lang na pangamusta nung nanay at tatay niya through cellphone, through messenger. Okay? Tapos yung pagkain niya, for example, hinahatid doon sa gate, chat na lang siya, nandito na yung pagkain mo sa gate, diba? Tapos alis mo na yung tatay bago kukunin nung anak yung pagkain niya na nakasabit doon sa gate. Ganon. Kung wala ang communication, wala ang cellphone, wala ang ICT, paano na lang kaya yung mga na-isolate? Wala na, they are on their own. Wala na, diba? Kaya importante naman talaga ang naging role ng ICT. Okay, MSMEs and ICTs, micro, small, and medium enterprises make use of digital technology in adapting with the difficulties brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Small businesses use social media sites to market their products. Business owners also deal with e-commerce, which is the facilitation of transactions through online means. MSMEs are given platform through digital technology. ICT can impact the growth of MSMEs in our society. Alam nyo na yan, yung mga Shopee, Lazada, o yung mga e-commerce na tinatawag natin, nasa MSMEs, and ICT siya. Okay? Connecting health services for public welfare. Through digital technology, we can connect health centers and hospitals to their patients. This enables health services such as telemedicine and remote diagnostics. Ayan, meron na tayong tinatawag na remote diagnostics. Hindi ka na kailangan pumunta doon sa site, 'di ba? Para sa diagnosis mo. Siyempre, i-communicate na sa'yo yan gamit ang ICT natin. So technological change or TC refers to the total process of creating and innovating and disseminating technologies or processes. Technical advancement is based on the improvement and expansion of technology. Technological change includes the following. Number 1, invention of technology. Sabi ko nga, technologies spring from previous technologies. Ibig sabihin, nanganganak ang inventions. May inimbentong ganito, tapos dinevelop, dinagdagan ng feature, nagkaroon ng bagong invention. So finding new or breakthrough technology, including products and processes, is included in product development. When modern technologies are invented, they are patented. Patented para maprotektahan yung copyright. Dapat ang may karapatan lang na magbenta nun ay yung naka-invento, ayan, i-register niya kaagad para walang kumopya, walang mag-copyright. Utility patents are done for new processes, machinery, articles of manufacture, and others. Okay, commercialization or open source release through research and development, producing emerging technologies. Okay. Anyway, para hindi maputol yung ating momentum kasi naging maganda yung takbo ng discussion natin. Let's stop there because it's already 9:56 para hindi tayo mabitin. I-discuss natin ang technological change. Uulitin natin itong number 1 sa susunod na meeting natin. So we have how many technological changes? We have 4. Okay, and then indicators. After ng indicators, medyo mahaba pa lang chapter 3 ninyo. Ayun. Last na pala yun, indicators and then technological changes. Tapos na ang chapter 3. Okay, by the way, let me just announce na ang inyong midterm examination ay hindi April 11, thank God, pero April 23 to 25. So medyo malayo pa, safe pa tayo. Mako-cover pa natin yung chapter 4 and 5 kasi coverage yan ng midterm exam ninyo. Madidiscuss pa natin yan para kayo ay safe, mataas ang makuha sa departmental examination. Wala nang rason para hindi na makakuha ng mataas na score kasi madidiscuss lahat yan. Okay, so at this time, it's already 9:57. May I ask if you have any questions? Just raise your hand before we do our group photo with our signature pose in this section. Anong signature pose natin dito? Is it burger or ganito lang?
Opa.
Ay, opa. Okay. So, excited na si Jasper. Large gallery na tayo. Open your camera, please, kung wala ng mga tanong. Okay, please open your camera. Alright. Okay. Ayan na. Ready? Upa tayo, class. Upa. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Smile. Okay. Thank you very much, class, for today's meaningful meeting, MS Teams meeting. I hope you have learned a lot. In today's session, malapit na matapos ang chapter 3. Mag-quiz muna tayo ng 2 and 3 bago tayo mag 4 and 5. Have a very good day. I'll end the meeting now. Galingan sa iba niyong mga klase. Bye!
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.